Reverse distributors fuel the opioid epidemic. Did you know that there are over 2.2 million Drug Enforcement Administration, registrants, or licensed organizations by the DEA to handle drugs and medication? This includes healthcare practitioners like doctors and physicians, hospitals, pharmacies, reverse distributors, manufacturers, law enforcement, and more. What happens to all the expired or unused medication at these DEA registrant locations? And what does law enforcement do with collected medications during the DEA take-back events? What many people don't know is that they're usually stockpiled in a secure closet, room, or warehouse, waiting to be picked up by a reverse distributor and sent to an Environmental Protection Agency-approved incinerator to be burned and destroyed. Did you know that many states do not have an EPA-approved incinerator that is authorized to destroy pharmaceuticals? Several incinerators in the United States have been closed due to toxins and pollutants that may harm local air quality. This requires reverse distributors to drive several states away to destroy these drugs. Sometimes these stockpiled drugs are not picked up for months, leading to higher risk of diversion. This entire process is highly outdated and has resulted in decades of drug diversion, which has propelled the opioid epidemic to new deadly heights. There have been numerous DEA investigations against doctors, nurses, reverse distributors, law enforcement, and more who have been diverting the stockpiled medication. But stockpiling is only part of this major problem. Pharmaceutical reverse distributors are licensed by the DEA to collect unused or expired medication from other DEA registrant locations and securely store and then transport them to an EPA-approved incinerator. Reverse distributors have been exposed for their lack of controls and processes that meet the strict DEA standards. Just recently, on October 31, 2023, the DEA announced administrative actions against 6 DEA-registered companies, which together failed to account for more than 1 million doses of opioids. The DEA served an immediate suspension order and 5 orders to show cause. One of these was against NarcX Solutions. NMAR is one of the largest reverse distributors in the country. Most of those 1 million doses probably ended up on the streets. Do you see why the opioid epidemic is not getting better? Lucky for the world, there is a product powerful and fast enough to dispose of these medications and drugs on site, eliminating the need and risk of stockpiling drugs and using reverse distributors. It's called NarcX Plus. NarcX Plus is the world's first and only independently validated method of on-site drug destruction that meets the strict DEA definition of non-retrievable. NarcX Plus is biodegradable, non-hazardous, and safe for the landfill when used, which means you can discard in your normal garbage receptacle. NarcX Plus is inexpensive and reduces many risks by having the ability to destroy these drugs on-site while in compliance with the DEA standards. It is the only product independently validated by criminal laboratories to completely destroy harmful drugs like illicit fentanyl or opioids in a matter of minutes. NarcX Plus works on all Schedule 1 through 5 drugs. Help us reverse this trend. Check out NarcX today. Be part of the solution.